Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. This is the 20th day of my 30 dress watches in 30 days challenge. Tonight we're looking at an 18 karat gold Chopard watch. So this piece is not affordable at all. The watch we're looking at tonight is the LUC XPS 1860 Officer watch. And this is an absolutely amazing looking watch, especially on the wrist. Like I said, it has an 18 karat gold case on it, so it's yellow gold, and the dial is green, so it looks absolutely perfect with the case, the markers, and the hands that are on this watch. The case is sleek and elegant and only 7 millimeters thick. Nice. The size of the case is 40 millimeters, but when you see it on the wrist, it seems to wear a bit smaller than that. It looks like a well-proportioned watch. There's an Arabic numeral for the 12 o'clock, and the rest of the hour markers are applied baton markers in gold. Outside of those is a railroad-style minutes track, and all of these indices are within a smooth portion of the dial. Inside of that is a textured area, and it's a crazy-looking texture at that. So is the caseback. The caseback is really wild-looking. There's a minimalistic sub-seconds above the 6 o'clock and a date wheel at the bottom of that sub-seconds complication. And yes, go Chopard, especially for this price, the date wheel matches the dial. Congratulations. I feel like every date window should be like this. It should match the dial. I feel like that isn't too much to ask. Even with inexpensive watches. I mean, it's a date wheel. Surely you could source that. But what do I know? I am not a business person, and I certainly don't own a watch company. The hands on this watch are not something you see. Ever, really. At least I haven't encountered hands like these. They're crazy. So near the center post, they're thick, and then they step down to a thinner width. About a quarter of the way down away from the center post. So most of the hands are thin, but when you get near the center, they get thicker. These pieces, of course, have sapphire crystals on them. They have 30 meters of water resistance, so pretty typical for your usual dress watch. They're automatic watches, and the movement that's inside them is the LUC 96.01-L. And these movements have a power reserve of about 65 hours. They look really good on a brown leather strap. And, of course, they have an 18 karat gold buckle on them. It is so cool how thin these watches are. I mean, just look at that. Nice. And I've gathered a few wrist shots because it really looks absolutely amazing when it's on the wrist. These watches are so dressy and just classy. And apparently this movement has a micro rotor in it, and the micro rotor is 22 karat gold. So even on the inside it's fancy. And it better be, because these watches retail for $33,000. Yeah. Ouch. But, I mean, look at how great they look on the wrist. Wow. Yellow, gold, and green is such a cool colorway. And when you're looking at the caseback, you'll notice an interesting detail. There's a hinge there. You can open the solid caseback and take a gander at the movement inside of it. And that gold micro rotor just looks amazing. And there's some great etching on the inside of the caseback as well. There's an almost whimsical etching of a beehive, and around that, in a ribbon, it says Chopard Manufacturer, LUC. And all kinds of writing all over that movement. I don't know if I've seen that much writing etched into a movement before. Alright. But yeah, these watches are absolutely brilliant. And the price is absolutely gigantic. Thanks for watching.